Good morning, guys. Good to see you on my channel again. I'm Cosmin Odorescu, but you can call me Cas. That's how my buddies in the States call me. Today, I'm gonna show you the best way to enter the amazing Iron Gates of Romania from the west side. So you can tag along with me to see the best way to enter, like I said, the Iron Gates from the west side, especially if you come from Western Europe, if you come from up north, from Western Romania, from Timișoara, from Oradea, from let's say maybe even if you come from Hungary, from Slovenia. So basically, if you come from Western Europe, most likely you will enter the Iron Gates through the west side. And like I said, we have a few routes that you can take. You have the one that's usually used by everybody. It's the national highway called DN57. And that's a scenic route. It takes you right across the White Stone Mountain here at Naidaș, but there are some other ways which are a little bit more scenic than that one. So right now I am exactly on DN57, this major national highway. We just passed the border crossing point to Serbia. We're right next to the Serbian border. We're approaching the intersection where the road splits. From DN57 we're gonna have an intersection that takes you actually to Baziaș via DN571C, and this is the intersection right here. So I'm right here in this major intersection, and this is the road, this is the secondary road 571C, DN571C, that takes you all the way to the Danube shore. The other one is the main one, DN57, that takes you across the White Stone Mountain. So either you can take this one and go all the way to Baziaș, where the Danube makes like a 90 degrees turn and enters Romania, or you can keep going on DN57 all the way to the second intersection, probably a kilometer or so down the road, and then you can make a right turn. That means you go towards south, and that's the best route. That's the most scenic route from all these three routes that you can take to get to the beginning of the Iron Gates. Let's go, guys. Okay, so now we turn a little bit around and take the main highway all the way to the second intersection. We're gonna cross the Nera River, going over this bridge. Beautiful river. Actually, Nera River, just a couple kilometers downstream, is gonna form the border between Romania and Serbia on the western side. But we'll stick with the main highway. It's not a highway. The main road. It's a national road. We don't have highways in this area of Romania. No traffic. Hopefully you can hear me well, because I have my camera turned away from me, my phone actually. So right here we have the second intersection that takes us away from DN57, and this is the route that we want to take if you want to get scenic, really scenic. Here we go. Make a right turn and we go on this little road, and the amazing visual experience starts as of right now. This road basically takes us right around the base of the mountain, just goes around the base of the mountain, and like I said, is spectacular. perfect for biking, if you come with a motorcycle, if you want to do trekking, if you want to do hiking, you just have to make a quick left and you're up the mountain. And we're gonna have some very amazing sightseeing points. We have to drive carefully because it's one-lane road. I'm walking right across Nera River. And why this river is so famous for southern Banat or for the Iron Gates of Romania? Simply because it forms not too far away from here, probably like 20 some kilometers, it forms the majestic Nera River gorges, which is an amazing area full of natural attractions. We have lakes, we have waterfalls, we have the famous Devil's Lake. And right here on this bridge at Leskovica, and we have another one in another village downstream on Nera River, it's called Zlatica. We can basically just enjoy the entire scenery of Nera River approaching the Danube, because it spills into the Danube, forming a majestic delta. It's called Nera Delta. But be careful if you approach that area, because you're close to the Serbian border and basically you're out of European Union. So the border is heavily protected by border guards, so you have to be careful if you do trekking in this area. You have to know exactly where you are, otherwise you may encounter some problems. The river is very shallow in this area, so basically you can cross it by foot. Just don't go in the where it's a little bit deeper and the water is faster, close to the which one? That's eastern shore. But here, as you can see, very shallow. And right here, just after crossing the bridge over Nera River at Leskovica, in this intersection, we meet again with that secondary road, DN 571C, that takes us all the way to Baziaș, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So here we are at this wonderful monastery. It's called Kusic Monastery. Kusic Monastery. It's a Serbian Orthodox monastery. Unfortunately, it's not open to the public. There are some debates regarding the year in which was built, but it is known with certainty that it was founded by Saint Sava. Saint Sava is the patron saint of Serbia and obviously of the Serbian Orthodox Church. He founded a lot of churches on the Iron Gate, both on what's now Romania and Serbia. Back in the medieval times, depending on what period we're talking about, this whole area was under one rule, one kingdom. Sometimes it was under Ottomans, sometimes it was under Hungarian kingdom, Hungarian Empire, whatever you want to call it. It was under Serbian control and so forth. So this land actually back in the, like I said, they said maybe it was built in the 15th century. There's some documents that indicate that it might have been built earlier. I think it was built earlier, honestly. And yeah, there were different kingdoms controlling this land, this marvelous Iron Gates of Romania land. It does go through a restoration project. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video and come here, will be completed. We still can see pretty much looks like medieval masonry, the original masonry. And then we have this new building that's adjacent to the monastery. There is no way to film inside, but hopefully probably by next season I'll be able to get inside and get some shots to show you guys. But again, the architecture, the old masonry, it's unbelievable.